stepping out onto the floor now for his very official NBA playing time. We're going to check out our first glimpse of professional basketball from Speedy. Well, Clark, here's a guy with quite the story. Didn't get picked on draft day, couldn't find a team until this point in the season.
Well, Kevin, you know because of that he's going to be playing motivated. Often events like that will give a player an added edge, and I don't think there's anybody in the building more motivated than he is.
The Hawks have made 2 of the previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Well, pretty good numbers this season at the line for this club, right around 78% as a team.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've...
And a momentous occasion, folks, as that basket represents the very first official NBA scoring tabulation from Speedy.
First of many, I would expect, Kevin. He's going to be piling up points for many years to come.
Guys, no reason to think otherwise. I mean, everything we know and everything we've seen from this guy so far point to an illustrious career. You know, the issue really with Atlanta this year and moving forward isn't that they're a bad team. They've just been kind of stuck in that middle road of mediocrity. They're competitive, play hard, and they're hoping to find a way to get to the next level now.
He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Speedy's got 5 now. Speedy making a great first impression. Lopez a screen. Shot off the pick. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by Brand.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Here's Cephalosha. No luck. Jack with the defensive effort.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Kicks to Teletovic. Back to Jack. There's the pick. The feed to Teletovic. Shoots. Kept alive. Passes it to Jack. Lopez sets a screen for Jack. Nice job coming off that screen. Jack's got 5.
Wow, this has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet that this game may end on a buzzer beater? How much would you bet?
This one for 3, and he gets it to go. 8 points for him. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already, and
up to this point, a close with a completely new group on the floor. Then for the Nets, Brook Lopez is checked in for Plumlee. Mirza Teletovic comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Alan Anderson subbed in for Jarrett Jack. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Bogdanovic, Mirza Teletovic out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Anderson, and it's Johnson in at the point guard position. Brand dishes to Payne. Cephalosha kicks to Schroeder. Pass to Speedy. There's a screen. 1:36 left now here in the second. In the corner, Cephalosha with it. The Hawks again can't hit.
Hawks coach Mike Budenholzer grew up around the game. His father coached high school and college basketball for 25 years, and Mike got into coaching pretty much immediately after graduating from college. Sounded like a guy who knew what he wanted to do.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kevin, the Atlanta Hawks, a team that looks to spread the floor with shooting. Coach Mike Budenholzer said we don't want to just be a three-point shooting team. We want to get to the rim first. By creating that space, we give our guards and our bigs a chance to attack. If the paint is taken away, we'll look for our shooters. Good strategy, Kevin.
Coach Bud coming from San Antonio, Doris. The Hawks trying to create that same kind of spacing. Schroeder kicks to Cephalosha. The three-pointer, no good. And Coach Budenholzer, two-sport athlete at Pomona, golf and basketball, also graduated with a triple major in politics, philosophy, and economics. It sounds just like you at Arizona.
Similar, only different. But, you know, shortly after college, Budenholzer actually took over as the video coordinator for the Spurs, and that's where his career took off. He ended up spending 19 seasons alongside Greg Popovich, winning 4 titles, and now here he is coaching the Atlanta Hawks.
Screen by Brand. Good D by Lopez.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel.
And the first half ends in a close one. The Hawks on top.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took.
Welcome back, everybody, to the start of the second half. And so the Hawks take...
Hey, you look like someone stole your lunch money.
Might as well. I keep playing like this, man, I'm gonna be 10 days and gone.
Have a little perspective. We won the game, man. That's what matters here, okay?
I guess.
Straight up, you can't expect to adjust to the NBA game in one night. Just keep working, study film, put the time in the weight room every day. And before you know it, you'll be playing instead of thinking out there, all right?
Well, maybe if everybody included me on offense, I would be able to contribute. You ever thought about that?
Watch it, bro. You act like a punk, we're gonna treat you like one.
Man, who you calling a punk?
Nobody. I'm just saying you better get your mind right. You don't play well, it's on you, nobody else. I suggest you learn that quick, or your butt's gonna be on a bus out of here in about a week and a half.
The sights of the Atlanta skyline as we are here in the heart of Georgia. 2 teams, 2 conferences. It's a road game for the Trailblazers in this one. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Doris Burke courtside. Next to me, Clark Kellogg and Steve Brands checked in for Scott. And a switch here also for Portland. Chris Kaman has checked in for Lopez. On the floor for Portland. Filling out the wings, it's Matthews and Batum. Aldridge out there with Chris Kaman. And it's Lillard in at the 1. Teague with the ball. Lillard picks him up. Clock at 6. Teague can't hit.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question with more energy and enthusiasm.
So for the Hawks, Speedy comes in for Damari Carroll, and it's Schroeder in for Jeff Teague. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He said their entire offense has to focus on getting their shooters open with sharp player movement and sharp ball movement. We're going to see a lot of motion in that offense today. He also told them that he wants to see multiple passes on every possession. He said that was the key to getting the best shot each time down. So still in the opening quarter, and already some adjustments being made. Back to you, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Over to the wing. Aldridge kicks to Lillard. Back to Aldridge. Rebound, Atlanta. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And Kevin, they overcame a very poor shooting night to win that game. You're not going to be able to win very often with a percentage as low as theirs.
Yeah, no beauty or style points in that game, but they did hit the big shots when they needed to.
Lillard outside. Matthews dishes to Aldridge. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Aldridge has got 6.
LaMarcus Aldridge with a career high in scoring last season, top 10 in the league. Such a versatile offensive game. He can knock down the jump shot and also post up down low.
The shot's good from Speedy. And last time out for him, he had a bit of a rough game. You can imagine the nerves he had playing Clark in his NBA debut.
Yeah, fortunately for him, people won't spend too much time analyzing what he can and can't do because the team got the win. But he certainly did have some moments where he seemed lost out there.
Lillard, the pass to Aldridge. Puts it up from 12, and the basket by Lillard. Lillard's got his second basket of the night.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Schroeder passes to Speedy. The dish to Schroeder. Passes to Speedy. Picked by Horford. Here's Speedy. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Speedy's got 8 points.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Batum, soft touch off the glass. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Schroeder's shot is good.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
And stolen by Horford. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost